Here's how you can create Facebook ad visual hooks that convert. So first thing you have to understand is that the text hook creates the visual hooks. So it's important that you have your script already ready before going through this video. This is your text hook. This is what the person's saying throughout the video. All of those good things right there. Even if you have a photo ad, right? You still need that hook, even if you have a photo ad before, because the text hook will take 10 times longer to write than the visual hook and like the visuals you put in that script. So make sure you have all that together. You can go watch the 4-part series, Facebook ads, advanced guide. And I go through a 4-part series specifically on how I write our hooks that convert and scale and all those good things right there. So the important thing you have to understand when writing a script, when writing a hook, when taking a hook and creating a photo ad out of that hook is that the visual hook or the visual or the text creates the visual that goes on the screen. So when I'm looking at a script, when I'm looking at the text hook or the photo ad and all that good stuff right there, all I'm simply asking myself is how can I visually articulate that text? So I'll give you a few examples really quick. POV, you're my emotional support art project. That's our hook. So then the visual hook we use is just showing people using the fucking project. Because, I mean, it's just the best way we can visually articulate it, that right there. Here's one that I was running. POV, you scale ads with emotion baiting. And I'm simply just trying to figure out the best way to visually articulate that. So I just showed an ad account that's scaling up. Simple. And then this one right here, this 15-minute hack took inches off my waist. So I'm just visually articulating what this hack is. So that way it drives curiosity for people to learn more. So let's go a little bit more into this. Let's say my hook is how I scale to $10,000 a day with emotion baiting. Now, again, that's the text hook. All I'm simply asking myself is how would I visually or showcase this, to people, right? How I scale to $10,000 a day with Shopify or emotion baiting. I would visually showcase a $10,000 Shopify dashboard because it visually articulates what the hook is. It's all I'm doing right here. And if I have a script with like 30 different lines in it, I'm simply going through all of these lines and just simply asking myself for each individual line, how can I visually articulate this? If I have a photo where like, let's just say, for example, we wrote this hook right here and this is what's going to go on a photo, then all I'm simply asking myself is how can I visually articulate that? How can I visually showcase that to my customers or my prospects? All those good things right there. And just some common examples of what I typically see. I'm showcasing, I'm talking about a problem. So I'm just simply trying to provide a visual of the problem. Maybe I'm talking about a desire. And again, one script can go through all of these. Maybe I'm showcasing a visual of the desire, for example. So then what I would do is I would showcase the desire. This is one of our ads right here that I'm not a fan of because this 15-minute hack took visuals, or this 15 hack took inches off my waist. I'm not a fan of this just simply because the person we used, I'd much rather used a more fit person and more of almost in a way of unrealistic body that just gravitates people to it just because that's what sells. That's what works extremely well when it comes down to those creatives right there, especially in the fitness space, right? If you go look at all the fitness coaches in the industry that crush it on Instagram and things like that, they're rocking abs year round. They look crazy and stuff like that because that in a way is their authority, right? So if we want to leverage authority in this visual, we could have visually articulated that desire better in that hook to grab people's attention a little bit better. So that's a great example right there. Visual of the product in use. This one showcased that really well. To be fair, they both showcased the product in use, this one and this one. And then this one right here, this one also visually showcased the desire as well. But this is a great example right here, just visually showcasing the product in use. And we're just simply showcasing someone using the product. That's it. How is the product meant to be used? Now, I don't want to showcase all of the whole unboxing experience of the product in use. I want to showcase just that highlight moment of the key use people are going to use it for. That's it. And then lastly, a visual of a key feature of the product. Both of these, or these three, don't have that, but for example, when iPhone releases a new iPhone every year, they might showcase a visual of one specific key feature. So I remember when I was riding back in Miami and I was headed back from Miami to like my Airbnb to like the airport, specifically in Miami. And they had like a big billboard for the new like Apple, I think 14 Pro Max. But literally the only thing the billboard said was like now in like matte green or something like that. It was like a specific color that I think it was the titanium now in titanium. And then it showed a close-up of the iPhone, specifically with that color that's on the iPhone. That's it. So like that's another great example right there. Obviously that's going to be more for like super sophisticated marketplaces. Visual of the product in use. This could be a great example of like, you know, like a cleaning product, for example. So like, let's say for example, there's like mud on the ground and you just showcase like maybe a vacuum or like maybe a mop or something like that. That's like new and technical and stuff like that. And it just boom in one, in one swipe, it just like cleans it all up right there, right? Visual of the desire. You know, that's a great example of what I'm doing right here. I'm showcasing these large numbers that people are trying to scale up to. And visual of the problem, this could be something simple as like, you know, we have this one particular client that sells an insurance product. I can't go super in depth into it, but they sell an insurance product and that makes people prone to, you know, potential exposure, right? So we keep showcasing like these random accidents that could potentially happen due to not having this insurance, or random accidents that can happen regardless if you have this insurance or not. But then we showcase, after that problem, we showcase how our product completely, you know, dissolves those bills and those accidents and covers everything right there. Yeah. So visual of the problem, visual of desire, visual of the key product in use, visual of the key feature of the product. And that's just common things that I'm visually articulating. But the main thing I'm asking myself is throughout that script, let's say you have a script where it's like hook, which the hook's always going to be line 1. So line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5. And then I'm asking myself on each of those lines, how can I visually articulate that text? And then let's say it's a photo and we have a hook on it, you know, now in titanium, for example, like the example with the iPhone right there. Then I could showcase like a close-up picture of that iPhone, but like in titanium, for example, right there. So, but yeah, key thing is how can I visually articulate that text? That's the key thing. So that's going to mean that the text hook you use is just going to play the most important factor right there. The text you write, the text that, you know, the script you write, that's going to play all the importance of what goes into those visuals. And then that's also why we spend 10 times longer on the hook than, you know, writing the script. Then we spend significantly longer writing the script than actual like adding visuals to it, because those are the key things that are applied. And again, that's all things you can look at in this advanced Facebook ads guide right here, where I go over all those marketing fundamentals we use to write the best script and all those good things like that. So hope this helps you guys out. I know this was requested by a couple of people, but I know it's a very simple conversation to have, right? But hope it helps you out. Make sure to like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you want me to run your Facebook ads, click the link below to book a call with me. We've helped multiple brands now scale to 7 figures a month. And we specifically work with Shopify stores doing at least $100,000 a month in revenue. If you want to be mentored by me in doing under $100,000 a month with Shopify, then click the link below to have Nick Theriot mentor you. And if you're doing under $10,000 a month with Shopify, click the link below to Nick's Facebook ads course, where I teach you the exact marketing fundamentals we leverage to where you can quickly start getting that account up and scaling. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of y'all day. Peace out.